Hey there, you awesome bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs. It is I, Little Wolf, and welcome to my den. Go ahead and come on in, but please wipe your paws before entering, and go ahead and take a seat by the fire. The cauldron is bubbling, so you can have your choice of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. Hold on, let me get some water here just a moment. Okay. That's better. Okay, so we are now back into the Vintage Cartoons Revisited. It is Monday. I know it's been a bit since we've done this. We are now on number 65, and I hope this helps you get through your Monday or whichever day you're going to watch this in, and I hope it helps you take a break from your day and just get your Monday off to a good day or ending on a good day, whichever point. At this point, it's in the middle of the day, so I'm sorry about the lateness of that. And I'm sorry about the lateness of some of the other videos. We've been taking care of Garbanzo, and also I kinda bit my cheek, I think, and that kinda got bad for a little bit, but had to take Listerine and a bunch of stuff like that to take care of that, so that worked out okay. So had to take a little break because of that. But let's go ahead and jump back into these cartoons because I know they help. But if you ever feel like you need help and you're not sure who to talk to, if you're in the US, you go ahead and hit up the US suicide prevention number, which is 988. And you call them and they'll hook you up with doctors if you need that. They'll talk to you with whatever problem you might be having if you need that, and they'll set you up with appointments if you need that. So give these people a call. They're a good help. If you're outside the US, which is everybody else, you're gonna have to go to blog.opencounseling.com/suicide-hotlines/ and they'll give you a website with a list of all the other countries out there and websites you can click on or numbers you can get a hold of different people with there. So please reach out to these people if you need that help. Okay, so like I said, we're jumping into our Vintage Cartoons Revisited. Ooh, excuse me. There's one here that I'm gonna start off with right away. Good lord, it's just heaped with stereotypes from the 1950s. That's where it's from, and it's called Heap Hep Injuns. Yes, we're starting off very interestingly. And it says here that it is an animated short about how, quote unquote, Indians used to live, i.e., 1940s non politically correct view on Indian life. Oh my lord. I really hope this gets through and doesn't get blocked. It has a song of My Pony Boy. I think I showed this somewhere else. I'm not really too sure. I'm not sure, but it definitely deserves another look at. If I did, oh my lord, this is gonna be an interesting way to jump into this. So let's see what happens with these different Indians.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Before the white man came to this great continent, it was inhabited by a stalwart race of people known as Indians. Though they were all brothers under the redskin, the Indians were divided into different tribes, such as the Blackfeet, the Flatheads, the Hotfoots, and, of course, the Cleveland Indians. The Indian tribes were all led by famous chiefs, among whom were Big Chief Crazy Horse and Big Chief Rain in the Face. The Redskins were crafty hunters and could lure a moose out of the woods by imitating its call. Yeah! Yeah! Indians were the first to grow tobacco, and they were also the first to commercialize it.
Old American Indian.
Communication from one tribe to another was carried on by means of smoke signals. Before Indian braves went on the warpath, they made themselves look ferocious by decorating their bodies with war paint. It was a dangerous undertaking for any paleface to travel through Indian territory.
Good. Ain't big prize. Oh, we buy 'em.
Sing the Pony Boy. Do pale faces remember Pony Boy's song? Just follow him, bounce and ball.
Pony boy, won't you be my Tony boy? Don't say no, here we go, up across the plains. Carry me right away with you. Giddy up, whoa, my pony boy. Way out west in the nest from the rest, dwelt the bestest little Injun boy. He could ride, he could fly on the prairie like an arrow. Every maid in the glade was afraid he would trade his little heart away. So each little peach made a nice little speech of love to him. Pony boy, won't you be my Tony boy? Don't say no, here we go, up across the plains. Marry me, carry me right away with you. Giddy up, whoa, my pony boy. Till one day out the great soda day came to stay a saucy ruffled girl. She made eyes, she surprised, and he found his heart was lassoed. When he thought he was caught, how he fought, but she taught his pony boy to love. But he balked when she talked of a trip to New York, so she sang to him. Pony boy, won't you be my Tony boy? Don't say no, here we go, up across the plains. Marry me, carry me right away with you. Giddy up, whoa, my pony boy. Pony boy, now that you're my only boy, we'll be gay, we will play on the great white way. You and me, we will be full of fun and glee.
recent years, many Indians have struck oil on their reservations and have become fabulously wealthy.
Good evening, sir. Ugh. Good evening. Ugh. Good evening. Ugh. Good evening. Ugh.
Oh my lord, I do hope that cartoon got past things, didn't get banned or anything else. Oh my lord, it's definitely an interesting way to start off this. Okay, so how about we jump into 1948 and kind of lighten it up some with short Ning Bread from 1948, and this is a musical more than anything else with cookie characters dancing and singing. We see visual puns of various types of sweets, and I watched a bit of this, and it's kind of like what if Toy Story were bakery goods kind of thing? And it's definitely a fun little ride, so let's jump into this weird culinary circus, as it is. Oh my lord, this is gonna be fun.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
Hiya, hiya, hiya! See the greatest, colossal, sensational, most stupendous show on earth! Hurry, hurry! shortening. Mommy's little baby loves shortening bread. And how about you folks joining in and singing this song with me? Just follow the bouncing ball.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Two little children lying in bed. One of them sick and the other both dead. Call for the doctor and the doctor said,
Feed them children on shortening bread.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Go to the kitchen and put on the lid. Put on the skillet for shortening bread. Shortening bread, it bakes in, always makes them children grin. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Dancing around the kitchen like a busy bee, the busiest mammy you ever did see. Gotta hurry up with the shortening bread. Gotta get them children right out of bed. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread.
How about that shortening bread? When I gonna get that shortening bread?
Right little baby lying in bed. His eyes were shut like he's in bed. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. The other little fellow's sick in the bed when he hears tell of shortening bread. Popped up well, he danced and sing. He almost cut the kitchen wing. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves
Shortening bread.
Okay, so now that that one's out of the way, let's have a little bit of fun here. And let's go to 1948 again with Butterscotch and Soda. And this is a Little Audrey one, and we know she definitely gets up to no good. And in this one, she is forbidden to eat candy, and she gets the sweet tooth version of delirium tremens. I think that's how that's said. Tremens. And suddenly she's in a candy horror land with cruel suckers and evil candy canes. And oh my lord, this is definitely one of those ones that's another fun one. Oh lord, how did some of these ones like get shown on TV, much less like shown on like a lot of these I saw on like VHS when you would like rent them from the library or the video store, and there would just be like collections of old cartoons and things like that. And it's like, good lord, some of these ones were ones that like our parents grew up on, I grew up with. I showed a lot of these to my daughter growing up, and it's like, good lord. Oh, a lot of these ones definitely should have come with those don't try these at home warnings, but like a lot of us were smart enough not to try it at home. Oh, so let's jump into this candy nightmare and see what happens.
Oh, little Audrey says, save for a rainy day. She saves, but every time it rains, she spends what she puts away. She knows her proverbs A to Z and knows the good they bring. hear what little Audrey has to say.
Me, me, miny, mo, I shall take this here one. Me, me, miny, mo, I shall take this here one.
That little Audrey ain't done eat her lunch again. I wonder if... Little Audrey!
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop.
Eating candy again instead of fruit. Now you sit right down and eat your lunch and no more candy. I just can't understand a child eating candy 48 hours a day. It's just candy, candy, candy. That's all. Now you is gonna stay right in your room till you is ready to eat food. You're gonna stay here for the whole weekend, if necessary.
Tommy ache blues, the Tommy ache blues, the Tommy ache blues. You've got the Tommy ache blues. from eating all the candy you did. Oh, you'll fret right down to your shoes. Your woes will all come in bunches of twos. You've got the tummy ache blues. You're gonna be the sorriest kid. You bit off more chocolates than you can chew. You went and made a big, big pig of little you. You've got the tummy ache blues. The look on your face is telling the news. You've got the tummy ache blues from eating all the candy you did. From eating all the candy you did. You've got the tummy ache blues. The look on your face is telling the news. You've got the tummy ache blues from eating all the candy you did.
Honey child, you is alive. Here's all the candy you want.
Oh, and sadly, with that cartoon out of the way, we are coming up on our last cartoon, and I know we didn't see any of our favorites with like Betty Boop or Popeye or things like that, but there are some of them that I found that I want to save when we get more towards Halloween, and that's going to be some fun. So let's go ahead and jump into 1948 again. And this one's called The Land of the Lost. And not to be confused with like the TV show that came out with the same name or the movie that came out with the same name. In this one, children are taken to a dreamland or a land under the sea by a being known as the Red Lantern. And this is an area where they found like the doll of Henrietta that Isabel lost overboard and the toy soldier Sergeant Pine. They also encounter the villainous Kid Squid and his cuttlefish, who try to prevent the children from returning to Earth. Weren't they already on Earth? It's just a land under a sea, so they're on Earth. Okay, let's just cut our disbelief areas and just kind of jump into this one and see what happens when these children are taken to a place where they find things that they have lost. Good Lord, I would love to find that place and find many of the things I lost.
Did you get a bite yet, Billy?
No, not even a nibble, Isabel.
My scale's alive. Whoever showed you how to pull in a fish?
A talking fish.
I didn't know a fish could talk.
Well, I can, because I'm Red Lantern, the guiding light to the land of the lost.
Land of the lost? What's that?
It's a wondrous kingdom at the bottom of the sea, where everything that is lost on Earth finds its way. How would you like to see that jackknife you lost, young man?
My jackknife? Oh, boy, would I.
Well, I could take you to him. Here, just stuff this magic seaweed in your pockets. It will allow you to breathe underwater. Now hurry, put me back.
Okay, let's go.
Why, this is like floating in the air.
Sure is. You can breathe and talk and everything. Wait, Red Lantern. You look so much different than you did in the boat.
Oh, that's because, just because I was a fish out of water. Come now, let's get a rip on. We've a long way to go. Magic curtain open wide. Let my friends and me inside. All right, let's enter. But remember, you're forbidden to take anything back with you. All ashore that's going ashore. And now, young man, here's where you'll find your jackknife.
Oh, boy! There's my jackknife.
Sirs, I'm sure that you will find that I'm both sharp and able. So I hope that you make me a knight of the square table.
Have you any friends who will testify?
I'm new around here and
I'm a friend and I'll testify.
Hello, Billy.
Sirs, Jack is good at whittling or carving a table leg. He always makes his point when playing mumbly peg.
Such amateur exploits. Oh, no, that won't do. Does penknife carve a bread knife? What say you?
Has he learned to open a letter yet?
I say he can even cut butter, I bet. Imagine that Tin Man in our silver set.
Please let him join. Don't be so mean. I think he's cute and very keen.
I fear the young blade is too dull for us here. Let him return when he's carved out a career.
It's dirty dirt! To arms! It's dirty dirt! He's captured Princess Butter Knife!
Knives of the square table! To the rescue! Look sharp! Feel sharp! Be sharp! Now, will you be my knight?
No! No, never!
This is a man's job! As a knife of the square table, you are one of the best. Arise, Sir Jackknife.
Gee, I don't mind leaving my jackknife now.
Goodbye, children.
Goodbye, Red Lantern. We'd like to see you again sometime.
Sadly, now with that cartoon done, our time in the den is going to be coming to an end. I hope you guys did enjoy these cartoons I found, and we're now jumping into the now spooky season at this time of year, and it's definitely my favorite time of the year. It's kind of my unofficial 4-year anniversary of being on YouTube. Some of you remember some of my old wrestling videos that I tried way back, like, what was it, 2019 in October? Oh man. But good lord, the journey we've been on in these 4 years of seeing what's happened to the world since all of this craziness began, and all of that stuff like made me decide I wanted to make my channel and share cartoons and movies and things like that with the world, and just have my own little like area in the interwebs, my own little den where I can share all of my stuff with you. There are some new games I've gotten. Well, they're not really that new, but they're kind of new. Let's see here. One of them is called Code Z Day, and it's kind of like a space, almost Resident Evil like game that's really good. And they also made a game called House 314, where they just added a new update on that and made better controls, and I played through it a bit and it definitely looks a lot better, and I can't wait to share that with you. Definitely going to be sharing more Granny. I know that that's kind of like a tired game for a lot of people, but it's kind of uh, just kind of a breather game for me because I know what I'm doing in that each thing. I know where it needs to go and what needs to be done with it. You don't really need to think too much with that game, but it's definitely fun. I'm going through the nightmare mode now, so you have all of the bloody walls and floors and the weird squishy sound when you walk, and I have so many other different games that I've found. I did start playing a bit of Nun Massacre, and oh, that's going to be a trip. It's going to be a fun one to share a bit since it's the spooky season. Let's see here, what else do we have? Of course, we have the Backrooms Descent, which I need to try and get through. So there's a lot to go through. I have a whole bunch of movies I found of ones I watched when I was a little kid. Oh my lord, so many of them are so good. Curse of the Blue Lights, that was a fun one. The Midnight Hour, The Lady in White, just to name a few of the ones that I grew up with that were definitely ones I rented a lot and watched over and over again. And like since wherever I watched them and we moved away from there, I just hadn't watched them since then. I found another one the other night, Chud. There are some of you out there who are going to know what that is. C.H.U.D, and you kind of think that means cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers, and that is one of the things that it means, but it also means something else. And you also get Daniel Stern. You get him for before Home Alone. Oh my lord, it's so much fun. I have a lot of movies to go through. Just on my phone alone, I could easily do the 31 days of Halloween. There are some that I've gone through that I'm going to have to kind of skim through again and do some summaries of, and do like a quick, like 3 or 4 movie summary thing of things I've watched. I think that'll be fun. I'm not sure yet, but oh, so much to do, so much to look forward to. I hope you guys are enjoying this. We are now at almost 350 again. We lost some subscribers. That's okay. They're gonna come and go. But the ones that stay and like my content, I love you guys so much and thank you for supporting me. If you want to help out even more when you guys go out and about, please remember to try and mask up. It'll keep you and your family safe. It'll keep strangers safe too. If you haven't done it yet, please go out and get your booster shots and your vaccinations. It's the flu time of year, so we got all that going around. So we got to keep our friends and family safe, and our teachers safe, and other students safe. So let's do all of that. And if you can, it's a little hard to do, but remember to try and distance yourself a bit from people. With all those germs going around, especially with school back in season, germs are just going to be everywhere. So just try and protect yourself a little bit. And doing all of this, we do have a little one in the den, and we have to hashtag protect the lioness. So much to look forward to, so much to do, so much to record. But it's all worth it. I love all of you bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs so much. So until next time, Wolf out.